Hi there, today we're unboxing and installing a Hozelock garden hose. This is a 2-in-1, let me lift this up just to show you which one it is. 2-in-1 25-meter hose, and purchased from, thinking about it, from Screwfix, and it was on offer. Generally it retails for around £50. But I saw this offer for £30, so I thought I'd give it a go. Now, one of the things I did like about this, that it can be mounted on a wall, and it has the lever to tidily put the actual hose back again into the unit, so which is quite nice and tidy. So let's see what's in this packaging. So let me carefully pull this off. This off as well. I'll show how to fit it onto a wall. I think that would be a useful video to show. Okay, so it looks like everything's possibly hidden underneath, but oh, okay, very strange. So you take the bottom off, a few bits and pieces hidden in there. There's a cable, and it looks like you've got to pull the whole hose out. Okay, so let me just do a little bit of that. Okay, that's that. Looks like it's all hidden within this. Looks like the fixtures. And there's a little bit more in there. So let me stop filming, let me get it all ready, and I'll show what's come out from there. Okay, so I've taken the bits and pieces out of the actual unit itself, and I've pulled the hose out as well. Had a brief look at the instructions, I'll show you that. So what you're seeing on the floor is exactly what you get. Yeah, so it seems quite straightforward. So you do have to take the whole hose out, obviously, because it's part of the fitting instructions. You're supposed to fit the handle and the connecting end of it. Yeah, so it's quite straightforward, really. And this is what I was curious about, is how you hook it onto the wall. So it actually comes with two of these. And what actually happens is that you screw one end onto the wall, and that hooks into here, and the other one hooks onto there, and then it's securely placed on the wall. That's interesting to know. Okay, let me take these off. Let's take all the bits out. Let's adjust the camera. There you go. We'll get the handle and things on there. Oh, big spring in there. We've got that. Looks like screws and raw plugs as well. Okay, so let's go straight with the handle, if I can find the bit. So first of all, that, and it looks like that goes in there, that clips on, and that pushes in. Yep. All plasticky, to be honest. I guess that just stops it from rusting if it was metal. So no biggie. I hope it's strong enough. It does feel quite rigid, so fingers crossed it's good. Okay, so that just goes straight into there. So let me hold that. If I show, yeah. Okay. And if I turn this way, see the drum moving as you do, so that's good. Okay, that's that. Next thing is, we need to get the end of the hose and feed that in. So, there's the end, or one end. And then, looking at this, feed it in through there. Movable, obviously when you wind it up. So let me get that in. Get it coming out. The next thing let's check what we have. So I'm guessing it's this. Okay, so once you've got the hose into the unit, looking at the instructions, you take this piece with the spring, and it takes the screw-on bit. So what you do, take the hose, the clip, and it looks like it's supposed to put the actual spring end in. Until there's nothing on the other side, just push it all the way in. And if I can show, just push it on. Make sure it goes all the way as far as it can go. And then just tighten this. Let me just double check, just to be sure. Okay, that's tight. Clip goes on, just make it as tight as possible. Okay, that's that. Okay, and then that is into this. You can see comes out the other end. Like so. Yeah, good. Looks like there's another piece that goes on the end of that. Okay, looks like the thing to put on here, the end of this is this. So let me screw that on. Go nice and tight there. So then what we'll do, let's have a look at the next phases. That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. And now we can just wind it back up again. Obviously we've got it in place here, the cable. I'm not going to cut any off, I'm actually going to use some of the hose pipe from my old pipe rather than waste any of this, so I can go as far as I can with this. My old hose is still in reasonable condition. So let me wind it up and then I'll continue again. Okay, so now we have the actual hose back in the unit. Let's show you the motion. Quite easy. That's that. Before I show the installation of this, just thought I'd highlight something. So just a comment here in the instructions. Let me fold it so you can see. Handle fits both sides. Assembly is non-reversible. So looking in my garden, I realized the handle should have been on the other side. So luckily the handle, I hadn't pushed it in all the way, so I managed to pull it out and reverse it. So it is possible, only if you haven't pushed it in all the way. So just a thing to be aware of when you fit this, make sure you get the handle on the correct side you actually want it. So obviously this is going to go on like this onto the wall, and the pipe work is on that side. Okay, so we're ready to do the installation now, just outside. Here's my current hose pipe. So one of the recommendations on the video is to install it a meter above the ground level. So I've just measured up here. Let me get the camera in a good position.
around there. Just get the spirit level in. So get it level. It's about there. And I'll mark it up, ready to be drilled. So what I'll do, I'll just drill one first. So I'm going to go for slightly longer screws than what came in the actual packaging, just because I've got a pebble dash wall, so I thought it'd be better to go further in. Okay, so the next stage is take the actual unit, hook it on, hold the handle towards the wall, get a pencil, and mark a line. So that line should show you where to drill the holes for the next bit. Get a spirit level. And from where the screw is, draw a line. There you go. I'm just doing a quick check. Yeah. That's the right place for the holes. Okay, so let's get this hose reel on the wall, clipped in. So there's the clip there. Okay, so to lock the hose into place, this clip goes down and just gets pushed in, so it's completely secure. The next bit to do is just here. One of the fixtures just goes straight in there, and we screw it in. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, this is the connector from the tap to the actual unit itself. So this is just some old hose pipe I'm going to use. So the one that goes on the tap side is this one with the red sort of colour on there. So just push that straight in and just lock it into place. Yeah. And the next one is here. This will plug into the unit itself. Oh, actually, let me take this off and push it in a bit more. This is how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to pull them off. and push them on. There you go, that should be tight enough. Okay, that's that done. So what we're going to need to do next on the tap itself, we'll fit this and then we'll fit that on, and then this can clip straight onto that. So let me do that next. Okay, so here's the outdoor tap. We're going to fit. Oh, we don't need this because it's just the right size. Okay, so we've got one more connector left to do, and that goes on the end of the hose here. Now we'll push this in there. Okay, so that's been pushed on. So we just tighten it up. That's that. Okay, so here we have everything connected up now. Turn it on. There you go. You can buy other attachments for this. But there you go. Hope this would help anyone thinking of buying this unit. And again, thanks for viewing.